Hello, everyone. Welcome to Catherine's ESL classroom. In today's lesson, we are going to learn the differences of the verbs see, look, and watch. For example, I see you. For example, look this way. Or I am watching you. For example, I am watching you study English because I'm doing it for a longer period of time. Or I'm watching TV, but not now. Let's get started and learn some more. So welcome again, everyone. Today's lesson, are you ready? See, look, and watch. Now remember, these are our verbs, but many people are still having difficulty understanding the differences. But don't worry, this is a great lesson for you to understand the differences. So what's the difference? Let's start with see. When we see something, we do it naturally and automatically. For example, when I open my front door every morning, I always see the newspaper on the porch. So we just do this naturally and automatically because we're opening the door. Look. When we look at something, it usually requires some action. For example, look at the camera. Okay, so you're starting to see the difference. You see the newspaper on the porch because you open up the door and you see naturally and automatically that the newspaper is on the porch or on the stoop. Now, someone says, look at the camera because they're telling you to do it. Look at the camera. I'm telling you to do it. So it requires some action. Watch. To watch something is the same as to look, but for a longer period of time. Let's watch a movie together. So this is the most popular thing. Let's watch TV. Let's watch a movie. Okay. So let's study. Okay, we're just going to study each one separately. So we're going to start with see. We have see, we have saw. So remember, we're starting with to see. That's the infinitive, to see. See is the present tense for to see. Saw is I saw that yesterday. It's the past tense. Seen, we would use it with the perfect sense. I had seen, I have seen. Remember your present perfect? And then we have seeing. We do this in the continuous form. I am seeing. I am seeing you. That means I am still seeing you. So when your eyes are open, you do this without thinking. A blind person cannot do this though. So think of a blind person, you have no eyes, so you can't see. It does not necessarily mean that we are paying attention because we're just doing it for a second. See? I hope you're not doing this during this lesson. The student here is sleeping at their desk, so they're not paying attention. I hope you are. I can see the dog. I am seeing the dog. Okay, so if you notice here, I can see the dog. This means it's happening in the present tense, it's happening now. If I say I am seeing the dog, that means I'm doing in this present tense and I'm continually seeing it. I'm still doing it. We saw her new car yesterday. Hooray! We did it yesterday. Remember, saw is the past tense. Okay, so remember your yesterday, your frequency. They have seen the painting of the Mona Lisa and I liked it. Remember, have seen, that's your present perfect tense. It occurred in the past, the action happened in the past, up to the present time to now. It's still happening up to now, but it stopped up to now. Okay, that means it remains true to today. So these are the tenses that you want to use for you to tell the story. Okay. Look, looked, and looking. So remember your infinitive, to look. What is the tense for look? It's present tense. What is the tense for looked? That's your past tense. And then you have looking. That is your continuous tense. Okay. This means to direct your eyes in order to see. Remember, look here or look there. Usually for a short time. We concentrate on it. Remember, when you look at the camera, you want to concentrate, right? Or look at my finger. Remember the doctor says, look at your finger, follow it. So we have to concentrate. We do it actively. That means it takes action to do it. So we have to make ourselves do it. Look, the balloon is flying away. Let's have a look at the new books. So many choices. They are all looking good. I am looking at my baby. Have you looked in your closet? Okay, do these sound familiar to you? If not, no worries. Just repeat this, okay? Rewind and repeat. It'll start making sense and then you can start having those conversations. Okay, watch, watched, and watching. Remember your infinitive, to watch. What is the present tense for to watch? It's watch, right? That's your present tense. Watched, that's your past tense. Watching is your continuous tense. That means you're doing it now and you're continually doing it. Remember how to pronounce watched. It's a T sound. The ED in watched is a T sound. Remember looked, that's also a T sound, okay? Now, this means to look at something for a period of time, especially something that is changing or moving. You watch a sports game, TV, a performance, or a movie. A performance could be like a Broadway show that's live. Maybe you see your child at a concert and they're playing an instrument or they're singing. That would be a performance. You must want to do it, but it is for a longer period of time. For example, we are going to watch baseball. You remember what baseball is? It's a sport. Okay, we are going to watch baseball. We watched the sunset over the sea. Who watches sunsets over the sea? I do. I love them. The cat is watching the fish. Okay, so the cat is watching the fish. You wouldn't say the cat watched the fish. He's still doing it or she's still doing it. Okay, so when we say the cat, we can say she or he, or we can say it. The proper pronoun for a cat or a dog is it, but it's still okay to say she or he depending on the gender, meaning if it's female or male. Okay, so let's repeat these. Number one, we are going to watch baseball. Number two, we watched the sunset over the sea. Number three, the cat is watching the fish. All right, are you starting to get the hang of it? Don't worry, just pause it, rewind, and play again. Okay, let's test your knowledge quick. But are you paying attention? Uh-oh, I know these can be tricky, so I want to make sure if you are paying attention. See, look, and watch. In short, meaning a summary or a review or a quick cheat sheet, right? You love those. If you're talking about something that your eyes simply observe, you can use see. For example, I see you. If you are directing, moving your eyes at something, use look. For example, look this way, look that way. And if you are paying attention to something like a game or a television program for a period of time, use watch. This is a famous one that people say. We can also say, I'm watching you, the same thing as I see you. When we say I see you, we are simply observing. That means it's just naturally, we're naturally doing it, okay? But if I'm watching you, that means I'm doing it for a longer period of time, okay? Starting to make sense? Are you paying attention? Okay, let's practice. Are you ready? See, look, and watch. Now, you have to figure out which tense of the verb are we going to use. See in the past tense, the present tense, or the perfect, remember present perfect, or in the continuous. Okay, I am blank for a nice watch. Now, I am see for a nice watch. I am look for a nice watch. I am watch for a nice watch. So remember the verb, the infinitive to be. So if we have to be, we have to use the continuous. So let's change this and conjugate see, look, and watch. We add the ing, remember continuous. I am seeing for a nice watch. I am looking for a nice watch. I am watching for a nice watch. Which one? All right, I'm looking for a nice watch. Congratulations, great job. Okay, how about this one? Can you see the zebra over there? Can you look the zebra over there? Can you watch the zebra over there? Okay, so this could be a little tricky. I'll explain it. So pick one. Can you see the zebra over there? Okay, the reason why we say see is because we're doing it naturally. I see the zebra over there. Can you see it? So we're doing it naturally. It just happens, right? Let's go and see the boys playing soccer. Let's go and look the boys playing soccer. Let's go and watch the boys playing soccer. Okay, so think about soccer. They are playing soccer. Remember, let's go and watch the boys playing soccer. Remember, it's the same thing as look, but we're doing it for a longer period of time, okay? So think of watching TV, we're watching the boys playing soccer. We're not just looking, we're doing it for a longer period of time, okay? Okay, we got more practice, practice, and practice. See, look, and watch. Okay. This morning, I see a bird eating the food in my garden. This morning, I look a bird eating the food in my garden. This morning, I watch a bird eating the food in my garden. This is a tricky one. So think about it. Are we doing this naturally? Just for a moment. Are we doing it because we have to direct ourselves? We have to use an action? Or are we doing this for a longer period of time? Okay, think of TV, think of movie. This morning, I watched a bird eating the food in my garden. Okay, who used watch and not watched? Okay, the reason why it's past tense is because it happened in the morning. It happened this morning, okay? All right, who got it? All right, congratulations. You've been studying so hard. Okay, so use watch because you're doing it for a longer period of time since the bird is actually eating the food, okay? If you saw, then you had to only see it for a second. You saw it in the past, it happened in the past, and you only kind of did it naturally for a second, okay? So most of the time, we say, I watched a bird eating the food in my garden because they're doing something actively and we're doing it for a longer period of time. So think about when you go to the park and you feed the birds, right? You give them bread. You're not supposed to give them bread because it makes their bellies so puffy. Anyway, when we give them seeds, we can give them seeds. Those are good food, good bird food. Then we are watching them. We watch the bird eating the food. Okay, starting to make sense? Good. Okay, what about this one? See at the bird, look at the bird, watch at the bird. I know you got this one. Look at the bird. Great job. Okay, did you see that bird? Did you look that bird? Did you watch that bird? Okay, remember the words here. Let's repeat this. Did you see that bird? Did you look that bird? Did you watch that bird? This is tricky. Did you see that bird? Okay. The reason why we say see, did you see that bird, is because it happened automatically, meaning we saw the bird fly in the air and we just happened to see it. Okay. Now, did you look at that bird? We would need the preposition if we were going to say, use the word look. Did you look at that bird? Okay. Those are a little bit different. Okay, more practice. How are you doing so far? All right, fantastic. Do you want to play basketball with us? No, I'll just blank. Okay, let's repeat this together. Do you want to play basketball with us? No, I'll just see. No, I'll just look. No, I'll just watch. Now remember, it's an activity just like TV or a movie, and we have to do it for a longer period of time. I gave you the hints, so what should it be? Do you want to play basketball with us? No, I'll just watch. Remember, the contraction I'll is I will, okay? So let's do the pronunciation. I'll, I will. You can choose. So we watch people or children play basketball, okay? So anytime we play a sport, we are watching it, okay? We are not seeing it. We are not looking at it. We are watching it. If you're playing a sport, you are watching it, okay? But I have an example. If someone says, do you want to play basketball with us? No, I'll just watch. Or we can say, I'll look at it for a moment. See, does that make sense? I'll look at it for a moment. Only if it's recorded, okay? For example, if someone was playing basketball at the school and you couldn't make the basketball game. So then someone says, you know what? I'll record it and I'll watch it later, okay? Do not say, I'll see it later. You should say, I'll watch it later, okay? Repeat that. I'll watch it later. No for I'll see it later. This is very informal English and it should be corrected and you should say, I'll watch it later. Okay, I cannot stress it enough. All right, you got it. All right, how about this one? When you dance, don't blank down. Okay, we'll use all the words. When you dance, don't see down. When you dance, don't look down. When you dance, don't watch down. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. It requires a direction. Okay, when you dance, don't look down. Okay, so you're dancing and they're saying, don't look down. Okay, because you don't want to fall and you just want to look straight forward. Okay, it's a direction we are actively doing. That means we have to make an effort to do it. So that's looking. Think of look this way, look that way. Okay. All right. She blank at the bill before she paid it. So what do you do when you get a bill? Do you look at the bill? Do you see the bill? Or do you watch the bill? Uh-oh, I think you know this one. She looked at the bill before she paid it. That was pretty easy, right? Much better. More practice. Okay, you're going to become an expert. I want you to master this. All right, what about this one? I had blank a cat in the window. I had see a cat in the window. Okay, so we already know I had see. We need to change the tense from present tense to what? That's right, past tense. Why? Because I had plus the verb in the past tense is the past perfect, okay? Because it's had. Had is in the past tense. So it would be, I had seen a cat in the window. I had looked a cat in the window. I had watched a cat in the window. Okay, think about in your mind what makes sense to you. It'll come to you. I had seen a cat in the window because it happened automatically and naturally, right? That's right. It will rain today. Just wait and see. It will rain today. Just wait and look. It will rain today. Just wait and watch. Which one makes sense to you? It will rain today. Just wait and see. Great. All right, what about this one? I will be blank you in class again soon. Okay, think of the verb here. Will. It's happening in the future. I will be blank. This is the continuous, right? It's going to happen in the future and continuously. All right. So what happens when you have the continuous? That's right. We add the ing to the verb. So which one is it? I will be seeing you in class again soon. I will be looking you in class again soon. I will be watching you in class again soon. What did you get? I will be, that's right. I will be seeing you in class again soon. You did fabulous. I'm so proud of you. So great job, everyone. How did you do? It's been snowing in New York, and I hope you're having so much fun in the snow. If not, go outside and make a snowman. Just be happy, okay? Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.